Hello, this is Johnny Cycles with CyclesGaming.com, bringing you another edition of Keep Your Mono Janky. Trying out some mono green Landfall with some Final Fantasy cards like Tifa Lockhart. Uh, yeah, so far this afternoon, morning, whatever, it's been interesting. We've definitely had some good and bad variants. One game we managed to win on turn 3. The next we had our opponent just combo off after their brute scale artifact. 3 of them were in the graveyard, and they found their 4th with an Ancient Stirrings the first time they looked for it. And with having already naturally found all the other cards they needed for their combo. So yeah, that was the highs and lows of variance. We had turn 3 kill, followed by a mold of 5, and then comboing off into a decent 7, I suppose. I don't think we were going to win the turn after they comboed off and won, but man, just so much. He had such a great set of cards. It was really incredible. We will go for the Lotus Cobra. This was a mistake. We should have tapped further to half lane so we could have triggered that again. And we could have maybe collected company this turn. We might still be able to. But do we want to is the thing. We can collective company, but I'm not sure we actually want a collected company. We're not going to get any more triggers out of this. Our opponent's playing what looks to be some sort of counter magic. But we could have at least done Field of Ruin to blow up this, which, like I said, it was a mistake as soon as I made it. So Lotus Cobra does mess with the math, I would say. All right, there we go. That's our big turn. See if they have something that the Snakeskin Veil will protect against. Drown the Lock, I guess. Okay, I mean, that was a good hit for us. We can collect company next turn, or we can just try to kill them with fetch lands, with our landfall triggers. We can probably do both. Temple Bell, each player draws a card. Sure. Alright. Can we win through this? Field of Ruin. Well, we don't have many targets is the problem. So 1-2 Field of Ruin that. We get 1 landfall. This goes up to 4. Then we Beseju the way the Temple Bell. Man, we really could use. They may go get a non-basic, right? Maybe. Maybe they'll go get a non-basic. Too bad this is an opponent controls. Get a non-basic, homie. You know you want to. You know you want to. Let us kill you on turn 4. I mean, that was the variance of the last match. At least we did get our turn. Um, we did get our turn 3 win. Alright, putting them down to 1. We didn't even need to use the halfling for anything. Man, we're making mistakes with this halfling. We could have just attacked with the halfling for lethal there. Boo and hiss, Johnny Cycles. Come on, man. Our opponent's playing a nasty combo deck too. They're either gonna scoop or win, is what it feels like. Or cast a damnation. Dead of Winter. Alright. That is also acceptable. There's the Chocobo. I don't think we have much by way of haste. What are the chances they play Spell Pierce? Halfling, alright. Well, our opponent has to answer everything from here on out. Can we finish this game off, or will our missed attack with the halfling cost us? Because we left mana on the table that turn. We did not need to attack with the halfling. I feel like you, opponent, would want to kill this now rather than later. But I don't know. I don't know what's in your deck, so... Shieldred is a good one. That will help them stabilize. Help them gain a bit of life. We're reassembling. None of this might be correct. It may just be correct to collected company, but our opponent's gonna turn the corner here. At the beginning of each player's draw step, that player draws an additional card. I like it. I like their deck. So we are running out of time, but I mean, they're up to 3, up to 5. At the beginning of each player's draw step. Oh, they flashed it in. Okay. But it's A. Alright. Opponent, cobbling it together. What can we find? And then we draw another card. Oh, there's the Hydra. We can't play the Hydra, though. So we attack. We play the Hardened Scales. We attack. We hit them down to 1. Or they kill something. I think we just attack with everybody. If they have a kill spell, they're going to use it anyway. This is going to keep them at having to... They can't crack their fetch, for instance. They going to gain some life, then can crack their fetch. But it's going to allow us to, hopefully, off the back of this collector company, punch through enough damage to kill them. We'll see. I have all the lands. I mean, they could easily just cast a spell that makes us draw a bunch of cards. That'd be pretty good. Attack us to 8, then we go to 4. They're not going to attack, though. Alright, they're going to draw a whole bunch of cards right now. Lots of untapping and tapping. Trying to figure it out. I mean, I think we're going to... I hate to take it, to be honest, but especially after all that tapping and untapping, I feel like they're going to make us draw a bunch of cards right now and kill us. Fun deck from our opponent, though. Yep. Wipe the board with counter magic up. See if they have it though. They have a bunch of board wipes. Do they have counter spells? Do they have Drown in the Locks? So we know we're going to draw into a Mossborn Hydra. Do they have another counter spell in their hand? That would make me very sad. Don't counter it, brah. Another one. Double counter spells, double Dead of Winters. I mean, they're in a Drown in the Lock. I mean, they are drawing a lot of cards. We're all drawing a lot of cards, though. Alright, they're at 4. They killed their... They must have probably drawn another one, but holy cow. Double counter spells on the back of that is painful. Underworld Dreams. So now we're going to take 2. We're on a 4-turn clock. And a Shieldred. Oh, what a dream our opponent's living right now. What a dream. What do we find? I mean, I think we're just dead at this point. I don't think there's anything we can do. Because we're going to be taking 6 down to 2. I don't think we have any way of hasting it up. And we don't have any... Or are we just dead now? I think we take 6. That's what I'm... Yeah. Yep. Good for you, opponent. Again, lots and lots of interaction from our opponent kept him alive, and we missed an attack to get him to kill him. So we left mana on the table, which means we could have attacked with our... I think we could have attacked with our halfling. It's possible that I had to tap the halfling to cast everything, like the stuff I needed to cast before I could. Do we want all those Veil of Summers? Force of Vigors, Veil of Summers. I mean... I mean, we could just trim, right? Just take one of each of our things and just to bring in some hate. Take out a Lotus Cobra. Just bring in 3 of each. I mean... Ah, gosh, this, yeah, I mean, the removal we're up against, the interaction is what has me worried. This is a nice hand. We don't have any of our hate to protect our creatures, so it's unlikely like this Mossborn Hydra, we run it out on turn 2, is going to win it to live, right? Alright, what do we want? I mean, the halfling could die too, which we kind of don't mind as much as the Mossborn Hydra. So if we Lotus Cobra, play a fetch land, get a green. We have so many fetch lands, or do we just really... We play the Saj's Chocobo. I mean, we're gonna put our opponent to the test and just hope that they don't have any way to interact with what we're doing. I mean, it's unlikely, but you never know. You never know. They might have a handful of counter magic and no kill spells. Um, but we are hoping that they don't have kill spells. Alright, double blue. Oh, where's the black? Oh, that's going to drown in the lock, I guess. Oh, they got rid of the Lotus Cobra. Interesting. Alright, we're going to Saj's Chocobo. Sorry, undo that. Play a land. Hope they don't have a fatal push in hand. Attack for 4. Did they not have any more basics? So this hopefully could just we're still in range of drawing the lock. It is out of range of any sort of sweeper though. So do we find? Okay, well, I mean that's a good one. Keep forgetting to click on always yield. I mean the Hydra doing its thing slowly. We're gonna get them down to 1 again, and then they're gonna stabilize. This time we're attacking with the halfling though. Oh man, that would be so unfortunate for us. Okay, Bowmasters. Sure. That's a fun deck. That's a fun card for their deck. Okay, do they have an answer? Do they find a fatal push or drown in the lock? They do not. Snakeskin Veil, double Snakeskin Veil. Alright, well that's a turn 5. You know, whatever. But not as fast as we can be. But put the pressure on them. So, I mean, I guess maybe I want just more. They killed our Lotus Cobra. I think that just shows a... If they had killed a Hydra, I think they could have killed a Hydra. Maybe I'm misremembering, but no, they drowned in the lock. I think we only had 2 cards in our graveyard though, so they probably couldn't have killed the Lotus Cobra. Maybe take out one of those. All right. Yeah, I think this is. We don't have any interaction, but we have another start that can be quick. Have halfling into traveling chocobo. All right, so we will delay halfling, and we'll go from there. I mean, look, our opponent plays a ton of interaction. We kind of got lucky, I feel like, dodging something like a fatal push. Another bristly bill. Do we just run out a bristly bill and try to get it out of range of? I mean, we have two of them, so if this gets killed, then we're not gonna be as upset as we would in other situations. Throw out a 0-1. Okay, so we got the bristly bill out of range of their sweeper currently. Not out of range of Drown on the Lock yet, though. Toxic Shores. Dead Winter. Take out those two. That's not the end of the world. It's not great, but it's not the end of the world. So if we 1, 2, play Lotus Cobra, play a land. Just don't think we can get there. Alright, I mean, we rebuilt pretty quick. I think I like that over Traveling Chocobo, although this has the most upside for explosive potential. I think we can... Maybe... We'll see. I mean, we got another landfall trigger out of this at least. We just want to fetch land, really. Fetch land would be good. Some instant speed interaction. Interesting. Cryptic command. Tap all creatures your opponent's control and draw a card. Alright, digging for something. Fetch land would be good, like I said. Already. That's not what we want. I think we're going to play the Traveling Chocobo and hope to find a land on top, and it's not. Alright. Well, if we can dodge interaction this next turn, we know we're going to have some protection, as our opponent now knows. Did they find a kill spell? Number 2. Another Dead of Winter off of that Cryptic. Cryptic, man, I haven't seen that in a while. Did buy them some time. The 3, is it just a Shield Druid? Okay. I can deal with a Shield Druid, I think. Another bird. Can we deal with a Shield Druid? I actually don't know. Probably should have gone after the ice tunnel, to be honest. It's a lot of that's a lot of triggers. Choose target creature. I think we put it on that one. Put it on that one. Always yield. Get a green. Get a green. Always yield. We have 2 green. Play a chocobo. Attack with everybody. I mean, who do you block? I don't know. This one is probably the most tempting. And then you take 4, 8, 9, 11, down to 3. Alright, they're going to go for a Bristly Bill. Do we have... This does not give indestructible, so... Alright, down to 5. We have enough on the battlefield to kill them if they don't wipe our board. The Hydra's really powerful too, obviously. But we're missing manas again. The Cobra, if we can find a land, will maybe get us out of the mana situation we're in, but hopefully they don't just have a follow-up play of board wipe. That made me very sad. No, the second main, no, still in the main phase. Dead a winner. X, where X is the number of snow permanents you control. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they might have a counter spell for this. Assume they do. Our Orcish Bowmasters would be enough, but now it has hexproof, so we know what we're drawing. Alright, well, our opponent, thank you, Mean Man 79 for your subscription and for the games. I really enjoyed your brew. For CyclesGaming.com, this is Johnny Cycles. I'll catch y'all on the next one.